I'm called Pascal Aleper Anna. I'm working for ADRA Uganda for Action for Social Change program. I'm the district coordinator for Kotida district. Previously, there has been a state of lawlessness and non-presence of the state in this region, northern Uganda, because of the war against the Lord's Resistance Army rebels that had taken a decade. People are beginning to settle, and business is beginning to boom. Right now, the challenge that has come up with it is that there is stiff competition for resources. There is reduction in the number of livestock. More young people are not actively involved in cattle theft and cattle raiding. Now, practically, they have nothing to do. They are almost now getting forced to enter into the roles, to do the roles that women were supposed to be doing. And that, in a way, has a potential to cause some kind of conflict. Because some men now these days, you find them doing garden work, some are doing construction, and others are trying to look for some casual labor at the markets.
Aleper Anna.
My name is Aleper Anna from Kotido sub-county, Mamodit parish. I have a family. I have a wife and 4 children. What made me to live a life of being a warrior, of raiding, is the fact that I also got my parents doing it. We found them already engaged in that act. On certain occasions, yes, was successful. But on most occasions, we lost most of our colleagues. They died during the act of stealing cows and raiding cows. Most of my friends have now died, and I'm happy that I'm still alive. We opened a group of over 1,000 young men, a raid we planned, and we went to South Sudan. It was a terrible fight, very bloody. We lost so many of our colleagues. It has been God that has been protecting him. He could have been amongst those. I could have been amongst those that would have died during that raid. These tattoos that you are seeing on my face and on my chest are not there for fun or for beauty, but they are a result of the raid I just talked about. So it was after that incident that I put these tattoos so that I don't get disturbed by the spirits of those that have died. As I came back home, I decided to settle a little and to contemplate on what the future would look like if the guns were taken and how I would be able to survive. But I'm also a member of the group that he is working with and is doing village savings and loan association business with the group. The change that I've seen now is, one, I'm able to save money. 2, I'm able to take care of the family needs of my wife. I can provide for the school fees of the children. I can provide meals for my family. Right now, I've acquired land where I'm doing construction. I've also bought a goat, and I bought also an animal, a bull, which I'm using as an oxen for cultivation. I am proud that slowly by slowly, I'm becoming a landlord. And so for the first time, I'm going to construct a structure, a building that is going to live in with his family, other than renting it. But on that fateful night, at around 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., I'm not very sure of the time because I didn't have the watch around that time, there was a lot of silence before that. But from nowhere, we just heard boom. And it was clear to me that there was a gunshot. At first, it was one gunshot. I thought, well, maybe it's a wild animal that have shot. And 5 minutes after, I heard a number of gunshots. I can't estimate how many there were, but all I knew was that there was danger. So we jumped off from the place we were sleeping and took off in this area. With 3 friends of mine, including my brother, we took off to the bushes. I didn't know the location. We got lost for 4 days. But what I got to know later when we got back was that there were over 70 people who had been killed in the kraal, including children and women. The men were trying to defend the animals that were being raided by a community that had come to raid the animals. The first line was killed, and about 20 men had died there. The animals were driven off, and there were about 300 heads of cattle that were taken. And up to now, they were not being recovered. But the death was so terrible. I wasn't able to see the people who were dead because it was in the night. But after 4 days, when I got lost, we managed to get to a road. And we got some vehicle and we just raised our hands and they stopped. So what's the problem? We say we are lost. We don't know where we are. And they gave us a lift, and that's how I ended up going home. And since then, I've never been to a kraal again in the night. And that was the turning point for me to concentrate on going to school and realize that life in the kraal was a question of, living in the kraal is a question of life or death.